Thank you so much. Okay, hi guys. We're gonna go over the Super Saturday review, and everybody who plugged into that is gonna share a little bit about what they took away, what they loved, what they learned, what spoke to them. And I'm so excited for you to hear. So first, we're gonna have Miss Courtney go.
Okay, my first one was from Alec Clark, and it was wishing versus hoping. You can wish for something to happen. Like to me, that's like I wish that my Plexus business was successful. Or you can hope for it. Hope would equal an action. Instead, you'd say, I hope my Plexus business is successful. And he said that hope is the belief that your future can be better than your past and that you actually have a role to play in making it better. And he talked about cultivating hope and that hope has the power to create a change. And my second one is from Genevieve, and she talked about traveling, knowing where you are going and when you want to get there and make a plan to make it happen. So I like to this.
I loved both of those so much. I'm gonna try not to like add on just in case somebody else had that and they want to add on to everyone in between, because I want this to be more about you guys sharing yours. Next on my screen is Corinne.
Okay. My favorite takeaway was just everybody talked about how much hope that they were putting into everything. It was very inspiring and very, like Courtney said, wishing versus hoping and putting it towards your business, making it your business, not your hobby. And then also I was just very excited to hear about Gold School and the Rising Rubies, just extra steps and extra training along the way to help everything. I was just so excited about that.
That stuff is so exciting. Ah, okay. Next on my screen is Kylie.
Okay. So I have a favorite quote. I screenshotted it, so I can't really see who it was. Gretchen says, what you do every day matters more than what you do once in a while. That I really love. It really meant a lot to me because I honestly thought it every day does matter because you don't know what tomorrow will bring you, if you're going to be alive the next day. And then another one is, where'd it go? Show up consistently every day, say yes to our dreams every day, and seek to make an impact on those around us every day. That just is crazy how much it actually does mean a lot to me. It pushes me more to get people signed up. I just also about the Gold School, that is one thing that I'm pushing to do is go gold before. I'm trying to do it before February I'm slowly going for it. I'm just super excited. Hopefully everybody will say yes. It's okay. No is for today, and you can ask again tomorrow.
I love that so much. You shout your goals out. That's a big deal. And we are all cheering loud for you. Okay, next on my screen is Cindy.
Oh, maybe I'm here. I don't know. Everybody took everything I was gonna say. You girls. Well, let me think. Something that stuck with me was it was Charlene Johnson, whatever. You have to build your own brand. Figure out what you want to say before you say it, basically. And that you are, you have to be, it has to be valuable, what you put out there, so that people will want to follow you. And then I was excited about the Gold School too, but that's a challenge. I just don't have, I don't know, enough, you know what to call it, people to talk to, I guess. Not yet, anyways. Getting there, but not yet. So.
You are getting there.
mm,
I love that. I'm so excited for you. Want to go next, Lace?
I'm so excited about Gold School, just like everybody else. But the big thing, well, I had a few big things, so hopefully I don't steal anybody's, is do it so well, people want to do it again and bring friends. Like, it's something that I have been thinking about in all aspects of everything that I do. Like, no, not just Plexus, but like our little crew at church, my new job, everywhere that I go, I just want people to feel so loved and have such an excellent experience that they want to bring their friends the next time, whether it's to a play date at the park, to go have coffee that I don't drink, whatever it is. I just want people to have a wonderful experience, no matter what it is. And then the other, I have all kinds of stuff, but the other one is a quote, I believe. A rising tide lifts all boats. We all rise together. Huge, because it's really not only who you know, but it's who you know, who they know. Because we all have friends who are struggling. It's whether we have the courage to reach out to them or not. And no matter how long you've been doing this, it's still scary to reach out to people. I'm just gonna let you know, it's still scary. I don't know why, but it is still scary. But having said that, to flip the script, I have also been reading over and over and over, have it on a sticky note up here and down here. But to say to other people is that you deserve to feel as good as I do by taking a chance on yourself. Like, you deserve to feel the way that I do, rather than I want you to lose weight, or I know you want to lose weight, or whatever their goals are. I don't really care about how much weight people are. Like, I really don't care. It doesn't matter to me. I just want you to feel good. Do you feel better than you did yesterday? And by what you're doing today, are you going to feel better tomorrow? Got all kinds more, but I don't want to steal everybody else's stuff. I just enjoyed it all. I was so excited for everybody who could come, and I was missing the people who could not be there with us, but everybody has a seat in the van. Who wants a seat in the van? I'll put Michelle on the top rack.
Oh my gosh. Okay, Carrie, you ready now? Surprise.
Yes, yes, I'm ready. I'm just looking over my notes, and I don't know what everyone said, so it might be a repeat. But, okay, the top thing that struck me was from Kyle Rainey, and he said, "The lack of hope causes you to be stagnant," and to me, that is like so true. There's nothing. You couldn't have said it a better way for that. And then the other one was by Travis Garza, where he said, "Don't worry about the pace, it's not a race." And that too, that is so true. Like this, like you can't just, you're not gonna join 4 people in one night. You could, but it'll happen over time. It just takes time.
Those were both so good, and I don't think anybody said either one of them. So that was perfect. Great job. All right, Michelle.
Okay, I am change of plans this week. My husband's working nights. I don't know when he's done that last, and kids are home. So life, everything. And we're behind tonight. So I apologize too if I repeat somebody's, because I was sort of listening, but also trying to parent. So you know how well that goes. One of the things for me was something that Kyle Rainey said as well, was just to the effect of like, you can't do it alone. Like we can't do this alone. And like, it was never intended for us to also do this alone. And just the impact that you can make, and him talking about the impact that they've made on so many other people's lives just by asking and just by inviting them, is just something that really warms my heart, and just knows that something that can fuel me each and every day, that like I could be blessing somebody just by asking them. So it's not always just a burden. And when it gets difficult, like Lacey was saying, like it's hard to still ask. Those days are still so hard. And just remembering that, like, if I don't ask, I'm also keeping it to myself and then not sharing it with others. And it could be a complete blessing to somebody. And then I loved Chalene Johnson's niche thing. It really got my wheels turning, and us being able to communicate and talk. And like, if I just suggest that you like talk with people, and just like ask them, like ask some of your closest friends, like what is like something that they would go to you for, or something that you know, or because it's so hard. It's so hard to look at yourself. It's so hard to be that person, to be like, what am I good at? What am I an expert in? Because we don't feel like we're experts in it. And you don't have to be an expert in something. So many things, so many good conversations, and just like reach out, talk to people, talk to some of your closest people, talk to your parent, like your mom, whoever in your life that you think will just be very honest with you in something like, oh, you know about this. And really just take some time in that, because I think just finding that also feels really good. So like, I'm trying something out, like not 100% with it, not feeling super confident that I want to like share with people that I like think I know what I'm doing things. But I'm putting it out there, and I mapped it and like got some ideas and stuff like that. And so I just encourage you to do that, because I really, and I think some of our leaders are doing, like the top of the leaderboard, those people are doing this too. Like just watching them the last couple of days, they are doing it too. Okay, they're finding things. So this is not just for us, like this is everybody is like finding that niche, because really we're people first. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. But we're people first. We are people first. We're people first. So don't forget that you're a person, and even though Plexus is a passion of mine, I will consider it a passion of mine and I will share about it. But it is not the only thing I need to be sharing, because we need to be adding value. That was what's the part that really stuck with me. A niche is adding value. So what can you add to social media? And it really doesn't matter if somebody else is sort of doing the same, because there's like 7 billion people in the world. And how many people do you see on social media and things like that? You don't see them all, that sort of thing. So I just kind of rambled. I don't have anything clear thoughts, but those are my like thoughts that are really taken away from me. I literally don't have my notes. Those are the 2 top things that are on my brain, because they're something I haven't been able to stop thinking about. So reach to somebody, find that niche. And if the first one doesn't work, try again. So, and I have,
And the children found her. I love that so much. There was so much goodness. I made a long list because I knew I was going to make myself go last, so that way I could like knock them out as you guys were taking them. The one, I think my biggest one that I don't think anybody took is when Tarl said, we offer people the best seats in the house. And I think that you can look at that on so many different levels, whether it is the best seat in the house at Super Saturday and those people who walked away and probably needed to buy a whole new suitcase for all of their freaking prizes, or the best seat in the house as far as experiencing the world. I mean, I really don't have a whole lot of desire to go to Ohio, but when Plexus goes to Ohio, I'm going to Ohio. Like, I'm going to go where Plexus goes 100%. But you can look at that the same way. It made me think of the way that I tell my story from the beginning, that when Plexus found me, I was in college and I had this dream that I was going to own this big company and I was going to have a tippity top office in a tall building in a big city with a view all around and all windows, because that's the view that I wanted. And then as soon as we found out that we were pregnant with Lane, I knew that that was not my dream anymore, and that my best seat in the house was this seat, the one right here while he plays right there. And that would not be possible in our life without this vehicle. So whether it is travel, whether it is taking a different job that gives you more options, whether it is just having more options because you love to work and coming home is not on your radar, you want nothing to do. You love when you send your kids out the door and they go to someone else, but having more options to be able to take then time off work and travel with your kids or things like that. We give people the best seat in the house. And whether that's even with their health, you can look at it that way too. Some people have a really crappy seat because they feel so horrible every single day. And that's just life, is what they've been told. This is just how it is. Good luck. Hopefully you can find something that helps. We give people the best seat in the house in so many different ways. You can look, I'm sure there's more ways that you guys are thinking that I'm not even saying. It's so powerful. The only other takeaway that I thought was really huge is in all things, and I feel like this is a little bit of kind of what everybody touched on. In all things, there is no failure. It's only learning. Surrounded by opportunities to learn and to grow and to do better next time. It's just a stepping stone, whatever that looks like. Those were kind of my takeaways. Obviously, we touched on Gold School and Rubies on the Rise. Those are incredible trainings. I'm so excited. So excited about Gold School because I personally have an opportunity to go to Gold School. I won't ever be invited to Rubies on the Rise because I'm over that hump. And you have to be a new qualifying Ruby to be able to go. So I'm so excited for you guys to go to Rubies on the Rise and tell me about it. And Gold School is something that literally anybody can go to, whether you reach gold January, February, or March. Then Gold School is in April. Then there's quarter 2, quarter 3, quarter 4. And if you have someone on your team, a level 1 reach gold, then you are also invited. So absolutely everyone has the same playing field opportunity to go to Gold School. I'm so excited. I think that this team should pack Gold School in Dallas, bring the next one to the Midwest so we don't have to travel quite so far. Those are going to be incredible, incredible trainings. And I mean, anything by corporate, you've seen it virtual. Lacey talked about convention. If you don't already have plans to come to convention, please get with one of us so that we can chat about it and exactly how it's possible. Lacey and Carrie worked really hard on mapping it out and exactly what the budget can be. And they got it down to under $500 for the entire 4 days at convention in Ohio. 5 days with travel, I think. So please know that we have options. And I'm not kidding. Super Saturday Virtual is so good, but I cannot even tell you my other biggest takeaway, actually the one I wrote first. Let me see it. Together. That was the biggest, so positive for me, was that we were together and being able to squeeze necks and have conversations. It's just different. Zooms are amazing. They're incredible. I'm so glad we have this tool, but being together and touching each other, and some of the people that we will literally rub shoulders with at convention, some of your favorites, some of the people that I know that you love and creep and follow and adore, we will see them and we will hug them and we will take pictures with them. It's such a surreal, incredible time. So please consider convention. Back up. Now also, the next place, your next opportunity to squeeze next is the Rockstar Retreat in February. I'm so excited about Rockstar Retreat. That is just our team. So it's going to be super intimate. Kyle Rainey, who spoke at Super Saturday, him and his wife are going to be at our Rockstar Retreat. So you're going to have one-on-one time, almost one-on-one time, very intimate time with them to be able to pick their brains and chat with them and hear their story. Their story is powerful. Cassie is incredible. Like, her voice is like angels. Like, it's going to be so, so good. So that, qualifying for that is having 4 new VIPs between December 10th and February 10th. So a lot of you already have one or multiple toward that 4. There's still plenty of time. We still have 10% off welcome packs right now. So 100%, it's absolutely doable. That's in Lincoln, and it is a paid for retreat. So you get yourself to Lincoln, Nebraska, and then everything will be taken care of for the weekend when you get there. So it's going to be so good. Rockstar Retreat, Gold School, convention. Yes, welcome packs are 10% off. You have SAM 2020 for an additional % off, or 10% off, or the $20 box code, whatever's the better deal. So you can get started for incredibly low prices right now. Yes, go ahead and mark it on your calendar. Rockstar Retreat is February 18th, 19th, and 20th. So just go ahead and plan on it. We're just going to plan on it, put it on your calendar, get it off work, get daycare taken care of. So we have the 10% off. We have that going on. The other things that they announced at Super Saturday, I just wanted to touch on and review super quick. Yes, you should have free enrollment codes in your email. Those expire January 31st. However, the SAM 2020 additional 10% is probably a better deal. And you can only use one. So you can only use the SAM 2020 for an additional 10, or the free enrollment code, or the 3-day box code. All of those are promo codes and you may use one. Typically the SAM 2020 is more than the free membership. So if you don't have them, let me know. We can touch base with customer service. I know I still have free membership codes left just because it's usually a better deal to use the SAM 2020 or the box code. But we can definitely find out where those are. The other things really quick that I wanted to touch on that they released at Super Saturday, we now have 3 flavors of active. So for all of the pineapple lemongrass lovers, it's back full time, all the time. It'll be here. It's permanent. It's an option in your drop downs. It's here. We have 3 now. Yay. Yay for pineapple lemongrass lovers. And then I wanted to touch on too, Dr. Hartman and I forget how good active is. Like I know how good it is. I drink it every single day, drink it pregnant. Like it's not scary for me to put it in my body. I love active. Active has less than 1 teaspoon of sugar. A can of soda, 1 can of soda has 10 teaspoons of sugar. So you could drink 10 actives to have the amount of sugar. If you're drinking 10 actives, you're probably literally climbing the walls. You'll be doing all kinds of crazy things. I don't know. Send me a video of what you're doing because you're probably doing wild things. And then energy drinks, which so many people reach for. Those things are gnarly to your insides. Those have 12 to 14 teaspoons of sugar. Active is such a better option, and we have it literally at our fingertips. So I wanted to throw that in there for the active. And then right now you can buy 2 active, get Immune Plus for free. The last time I checked, when you go in to pick your actives, you have 4 active choices. For some reason, the cranberry apple cider active is in there as a choice. Only in that combo. You can't get it if you go and look elsewhere. The holiday flavors are gone. But if cranberry apple cider was your jam, you can get it in that combo and get Immune Plus for free. Immune Plus is a good one, not approved for pregnancy. Don't forget that little star mark. Does anybody have anything else they want to come back and add, expand on?
I do.
30 minutes. Do you want me to keep recording?
Maybe
Okay, good.
you can keep it recording. So I don't know about you, but I'm pretty good at like giving up on myself. Like I make goals and I'm like, man, it's all right. I can sleep in, I can snooze, I'll do that later. I'm gonna just go to bed when the kids go to bed. And I have really big goals. And I have all kinds of things going on, changing in my world anyway, so I might as well just add in another change. And I thought that I would open it up to anybody else who has really big goals or just accountability. I am going to be getting up every day and getting on Zoom from 5:30 until 6, Monday through Friday. It will be if you have questions, I'll be able to help you answer questions or whatever. I'm not really going to be telling you what to do. If that is when you need to get up and do your devotional, if that is when you need to get up and order your groceries, if that is when you need to get up and do your exercise, you can just literally turn on your screen and whatever, change it to a picture so that we don't see you, whatever it is in your hands. I do much better with accountability. The last time that we did this, my household was on a whole another wavelength of jiving together. Like everybody, me, Cody, the kids, everybody, my outside family, outside my walls, and my Plexus business quadrupled in 30 days. We all know that everything goes in 90-day cycles, but for me, that is what I saw, and I know now with Success Sprints, the most impactful months, and we are in them, are the first 3 months of the year. They will set us up to be going wherever Plexus is taking the top 50 people next year by what we do in these first 3 months. So if you are wanting to do it, I'm not going to hold you accountable. I mean, if you get on, yes. And then if you're somebody that's been consistently with me and you just randomly fall off, I'll probably message you and just make sure that you're still alive. But it's not any requirements that you have to do. I just thought that I would open it up to everybody. And I can put my Zoom link on there just because It'll only be 30 minutes because I don't pay for Zoom. So it really will only be 30 minutes because then it kicks me off. Because I'm cheap, you know. Bargainer. I'm a bargainer. I'm not cheap. I'm a bargainer. So there you have it.
You said
All are invited.
5:30 to 6, right?
5:30 to 6, Monday through Friday.
I love it.
Central Standard Time.
If you're at a different time, figure it out yourself. Don't ask me. Oh, 100% screwed up. Almost as bad as Jeannie, but not quite. Yay. Does anybody else have anything else they want to expand on? I feel like I could keep going on my list of notes of takeaways for another half hour. There was so much goodness. Power hour start tomorrow morning, 5:30. Who thinks they're gonna hop on? I'm curious. Oh, everybody's scared. Oh, Corinne. That's a fancy little hand raise. Look at you. Oh, Michelle, raise a hand in the chat. I'm so excited. It'll be so good. Okay, I'm gonna stop recording.